Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, and we are ready for speed drill 6. So get your pencils ready. Turn to speed drill 6. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, pencils down. Have your pencils ready to score. Mastery drill 6. 1 yard equals 3 feet. 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 yard equals 36 inches. 1 mile is 5,280 feet. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. 4, 10, 2, 8, 6, 12. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Room temperature is 22 degrees Celsius. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. 100, 10, 0.01, 0.001. 1,000, 0.1. Alright, good to see all of y'all. We are all finished with Easter break, and I'm sure you probably all stayed home, but I hope that you did some things that were fun. I read a lot, and I was with family a lot, and it was good to have a break. Alright, let's jump in. I forgot to send your quizzes home, so I believe that you already did lesson 6, but you just have to do the new part, or maybe you figured the new part out by yourself. For those who have not figured it out, this video is for you. So let's go through this quick. We're comparing fractions by using decimal equivalents. So these are our 4 steps we're going to use. Let's look at 1A. We're going to jump right in. The instructions say rewrite each fraction of the decimal. That's your first step. Then compare using greater than, less than, or equal to. 1/2 to 5th. Look at your denominators. This is 1 part out of 2 parts. This is 2 parts out of 5 parts. How do you know which one's bigger? Well, if you remember, we can't compare fractions unless the denominators are the same. So your first step is to change the denominators to common denominators of 10 or 100. And you may ask, well, which one do I use? If both denominators can go into 10, use 10. It's easier because it's smaller numbers. If they cannot go into 10, you'd use 100. So look at your denominators, 2 and 5. They can go into 10. So we're going to rewrite our fractions. So we're going to rewrite 1/2, 1/2 equals over 10, blank over 10. That's your first step. You're going to do the same thing over here. 2/5 equals over 10. Now, how do we find this number? There are several ways. You could do 10 divided by 2 times 1, or you could do, how many times does 2 go into 10? 5 times. So now we have 5 times the top number, the numerator, 1, which would be 5. 2 times 5 is 10, so 1 times 5 is 5. All right, let's try this one. How many times does 5 go into 10? 2 times. So 5 times 2 is 10, so let's multiply that number times our numerator. 2 times 2 is 4. All right, so now since we made these common fractions, you're going to have 2 blanks below it. You're supposed to writing 5/10 as a decimal. So we have 5/10 and 4/10. So right here, 0 point, there's no whole number, but 5 is 5 parts out of 10, so it needs to be 1 number. 10th says 1 number, 5/10. 4/10, you would write 0.4. Allie, which one's the biggest? 1/2 is. Because you compared 0.5, 0.4, this one is bigger, so obviously if you go up, 1/2 is bigger than 2/5. So we're going to do a greater sign. 1/2 is greater than 2/5. Let's go to this one. All right, let's rewrite our fractions. Would we use 10 or 100? We're trying to use common fractions. We would use 100 because 10 can go into 10, but 4 cannot go into 10. So we'll need to rewrite our denominators as 100. Carrie, how would we find our top number? Let's do it a different way than this. So let's do 100 divided by 4. What's 100 divided by 4? Well, if you think of like 4 quarters, 25, 50, 75, 100, it'd be 25. 100 divided by 4 is 25. 25 times 1 is 25. The equivalent fraction for 1/4 is 25 over 100. And you should memorize that. You should have memorized that before now. All right, let's do 100 divided by 10. 100 divided by 10 is 10. So now 10 times 3 is 30. All right, so we have blanks down here. Write these as decimals. So we're going to write them as hundredths. Hundredths must have 2 numbers. So we're going to write 0.25, 0.30. Which one is bigger? Well, 0.30 is bigger, so if you go up, this tells you that 3/10 is bigger than 1/4. Because we changed them and we know that 3/10 is bigger. All right, let's do 1C. 4/10 over 4/10. Ooh, sorry. 4/10 compared to 7/20. 7/20, is that right? So we're going to rewrite that. 4/10 equals, would we use 10 or 100? We would use 100 because 20 cannot go into 10. So we need to use 100. 4 over 10 equals blank over 100, and 7 over 20 equals blank over 100. All right, we are ready to solve. You can solve whatever way, you can find the missing numerator whatever way works best for you, all right? I'm going to do it this way. 10 goes into 100 how many times? 10 times. So 10 times 4 is 40. 20 goes into 100 how many times? How many 20s are in 100? 5. So 5 times 7 is 35. Now, we can compare these fractions now because both denominators are 100. We change them. So our blanks, our decimal for 40 over 100 is 0.40. 35 over 100 would be 0.35. Which one is bigger? Well, 40 is bigger, so if you go up, 4 over 10, 4/10 is greater than 7/20. We only know that because we changed our fractions to common denominators, and then that tells us. Then we change it to, so there are 4 steps, change the denominators to common denominators of 10 or 100. Write the fractions as decimals, this is what we did. Compare the decimals, and then compare the fractions. All right, so please do 2A, B, and C by yourself. And you need to remember to do 27A, B, and C on page 23. Because that is the new part. And you probably didn't do it last Wednesday. So if you have any questions, let me know. And great job. And you're also doing your quiz today. So go slow and do your best. Proud of y'all. And I miss you. I'm ready for